Actually, we have some good news. We want to talk
Yeah,
about some of the good things when it comes to driving rideshare. Now,
oh,
those who
great.
do Uber Pro and want to take advantage of probably one of the better opportunities that the partnership has is the ASU online school. So, if you want to be part of, getting undergrad, if you want to get a degree, if you want to further your career, there's a lot of different things that you can do. The ASU program is a way to help. Whether you agree with college or not, there's certain things that if you want to do, like a certain tech or technician, you do need certain degrees. So if you want to be somebody in the medical field and you want to do something elsewhere, sometimes you need those things. So yeah, these things can help you get through schooling with the online school. So, something that you had mentioned that they have now changed and added to the program is pretty interesting. So
I love this.
recently, we
I absolutely love this. This is a very underutilized program, by the way. If
Mhm.
you're diamond or platinum, you could have your siblings take advantage of this. They used to have a program for undergrads at ASU Online, and it's one of the top online curriculums out there, actually. And this is like super underutilized, super like 3 million drivers in the US, only up to like 2,000 people are taking advantage of this. I don't know why. It's free freaking college, people. I mean, if you're driving a lot of hours, if you're doing, diamond and platinum, I don't even, I think you just need to be gold and continue staying gold for them to pay your tuition. I mean, this is like one good thing that Uber does, and people don't talk about it. So as you guys can see, I had the pleasure of talking to Josh T, with the T as in Tom, a few months ago on Behind the Wheel. So he came on, and he is taking advantage of the ASU undergrad program, but he goes, I want to do honors program, which is their graduate program, and I wish there was a way Uber will pay for that as well. And he's a numbers freak, and he broke the numbers down in a way. He explained it, and then I packaged it. This was like a few months ago, and I packaged it, sent it to Uber. And Uber, I said, Uber, this is like makes complete and utter sense to me that you guys, if there is like 2,000 people only taking advantage of the undergraduate program, and if 10% of them want to continue with the graduate program, you guys should cough up the bill and pay for that. And guess what happened, Chris? After maybe 5 months or so, he's on the channel, Josh P. Thank you, Josh. And he sent me this, and I was thrilled when I saw this. And Uber ASU program, now Uber is going to start paying for the honors classes, and it says right there, starting with the 2024 spring spring A session. In addition to covering your tuition, Uber will also cover Barrett Honors College program, which is their graduate program. This means you will not need to pay these additional charges out of pocket. Uber, all applaud. Okay, seriously, I think this is amazing. That this is I see these kind of things, Chris, as small as they may be, and some other goofy channels will go talk about, oh, I've been talking about tip stealing, and they just don't even know what the heck they're talking about. But then they'll be like, I go, it's not, you don't even know what the heck you're talking about. All you do is just be angry out there. These are the things that we can do. And hopefully when Uber announces this, they announce us that I want to take credit for this, because Josh came to me and said that, and I did it behind the wheels, packaged it, sent it to ASU and Uber, and the powers that be at Uber decided, yep, we're going to pay for those people as well, which is the graduate school. And congrats to Josh. Now he's going to, get paid for his graduate classes as well. And I couldn't be happier. I was thrilled when I saw that. And great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think this is a fantastic little thing, because especially for those who want to, kind of change what they're doing. Maybe they decided to go to Uber for a layoff or in between jobs, and maybe they were feeling burnt out at where they were. Who knows what the reason is? But having that ability to take advantage of the program and then, learn something new while you're still driving, while you're still making money, and then not have to pay for that,
Yeah,
is even better. So I think that's really nice and actually good to see.
absolutely. I think I was thrilled when I got this email, and hopefully, they will continue doing it. Look, the numbers are like kind of goofy. Starbucks also offers the ASU program. Starbucks has a lot less employees, which is right here, than Uber does, or drivers than Uber does, right? So, um, Starbucks's ASU online program is about 12,000 undergrad students. Uber's is only 2,000. So, we did some digging into it. ASU students in person and online is 142,000. ASU undergraduate in person online 112,000. And as far as undergraduate online Starbucks student 11,149. Undergraduate online Uber students as of spring 2021 almost 2,000. I mean, look at Starbucks versus Uber, right? You have like 3 million drivers and only 2,000 people are taking advantage of this. And I'm pretty sure there's a very high number that, right, are diamond or gold or platinum, right, Chris? So
Mhm.
I think this is a great thing. I think congrats to Josh and congrats to Uber. I think it's a great thing.
Yeah, I think this is nice. And, honestly, if you guys are getting sick and tired of what's going on with Uber, with, the shaving, the tip shaving, the EV shaving, the lack of EV dollar or possible of that, a lot of these things that are happening, the pay going down for how many last 9 quarters, we've seen the pay drop when it spiked in 2021. So there's a lot of things that could be pissing you off about Uber. Why not level up? I mean, One on One just said that slaves until you level up. So look into ASU. I think that's a great program. And honestly, like I said, if this is something that is good for you, in terms of you wanting to change your path and create a different opportunity for yourself, who knows? I mean, I know a couple of people that are at ASU, not through the Uber program, but for themselves. And the one girl I know, she's just getting into her graduate, and she's going to for a I forget what it is. It's a tech in the medical industry, but I think it's like $80,000 starting pay. And so, more power to her and everything that she's doing and her for her family. So, these types of things are out there and you could take advantage of it. Obviously, read the fine print of what's going on there. And if it doesn't speak to you, then it doesn't speak to you. No worries. But there's a lot of things that, you could potentially use and kind of, go into something different. So, instead of having to bitch and moan about Uber lowering its rates or something like that, you know what? Go to school for a little while, get a degree, and hopefully get a great job, and you don't even have to look at Uber again.
Well said.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.